In the Gilded Age of progress, humanity built a Titan, a symbol of luxury, power, and ambition. She was hailed as the ship of dreams, a marvel of engineering so advanced she was declared, in a fit of hubris, to be practically unsinkable. Her name was RMS Titanic. Launched in 1912, the Titanic was the largest ship afloat. On board, it was a floating palace. First-class passengers strolled through opulent lounges, dined in extravagant restaurants, and relaxed in luxurious suites. But this vessel was a microcosm of society, with over 2,200 souls on board, from the wealthiest industrialists to hopeful immigrants in third class, all sharing a single, ill-fated destiny. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic embarked on her maiden voyage from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. The air was filled with excitement and optimism. For those aboard, it was the beginning of a grand adventure, a journey on the greatest ship ever built. No one could have imagined it would be her first and final voyage. As the Titanic steamed across the frigid North Atlantic, its wireless operators received at least 6 distinct warnings of sea ice from other ships. But on the night of April 14th, the sea was deceptively calm. The sky was moonless, and the ship continued to race forward at near maximum speed. The warnings had not been heeded with the seriousness they required. At 11:40 p.m., Lookout Frederick Fleet spotted a shadow directly in their path, an iceberg. Panic erupted on the bridge. Iceberg right ahead. The order was given, hard to starboard, but it was too late. The massive liner, too large to turn quickly, grazed the mountain of ice, creating a series of gashes below the waterline, like a giant can opener. Many passengers barely felt the impact, but below deck, a fatal wound had been inflicted. The ship was designed to stay afloat with 4 of its 16 watertight compartments flooded. The iceberg had breached 5. As water filled the bow, it began to spill over the tops of the bulkheads one by one, sealing the Titanic's fate. As the ship began its slow, inexorable tilt, a strange mixture of calm and chaos took hold. The ship's band famously played on deck to soothe the passengers, but a horrifying reality soon became clear. There were not enough lifeboats. Regulations, tragically outdated, required lifeboat space for less than half the people on board. The order was given: women and children first. In the final hour, the ship's angle grew steeper. The lights flickered and died, plunging the vessel into darkness. Then, with a series of deafening groans, the Titanic's stern rose high into the air, silhouetted against the stars, before breaking in two and beginning its final 2.5-mile plunge to the ocean floor. The RMS Carpathia, after receiving the Titanic's distress call, had raced through the ice field at full speed to help, but it arrived nearly 2 hours after the ship had sunk. Its crew could only rescue the 705 survivors shivering in the lifeboats. More than 1,500 people, men, women, and children, were lost to the icy Atlantic. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves around the world. Public outrage led to sweeping changes in maritime safety. The first International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea was convened in 1914, mandating more lifeboats, 24-hour radio watches, and leading to the formation of the International Ice Patrol, which still monitors the North Atlantic today. Over a century later, the story of the Titanic endures. It is a haunting lesson in the dangers of overconfidence, a dramatic tale of human courage and cowardice in the face of disaster. The ship of dreams now rests in eternal silence, a memorial to all the lives lost on that fateful night, and a timeless reminder that even the greatest of human creations are subject to the immense power of nature.